Okay, so I made some kefir. I made it out of half and half, okay? Got the kefir grains in there. And all I did was I set it on the stove here under this light here. And I guess it's warmer in this area, but I left it out for about a day and a half. And I think it's ready. And I just wanted to show you how effervescent it is. First of all, you can kind of see how that's just about ready to explode right there. You can see some of the kefir grains on the sides. And the reason I use half and half is because it's just milk and cream. There's no vitamin D added to that. So you want to stay away from synthetic vitamin D. And so you can turn a relatively inexpensive product, dairy product, into something that actually has live probiotics. Okay, now I'm going to try to, actually I should get a towel because this might explode. This might explode everywhere. And I want you to watch it as I open it up here. Oh, did you hear that? Now, all that on top is the kefir grains. And it has a very sour smell to it. But what I'll do is I'll spoon that off the top. Well, first I'm just going to put these in the refrigerator overnight to cool them off. And then I'll strain them. I'll strain out the kefir grains and put those in a separate jar in the refrigerator. So there's, you can see how that's puffed up there. So let's give this an open here. Yep, you could hear it. Sometimes it fizzes, like when you open it up, it just fizzes. And that basically, you know, what if, I think I might have paid somewhere around $2.38 or $2.40 for a small quart of, actually I got a half gallon this time. I think I paid $4.38 for a half gallon of, yeah, actually I still have it. A half gallon of half and half. Yeah, here it is. Okay, HEB. Ingredients: grade A milk, grade A cream. That's it. No synthetic vitamin D, no synthetic vitamin A. Okay, it is ultra pasteurized, but when you add the kefir grains, and I got these kefir grains from a local dairy. I got a little 2-ounce container for like $2. And already that amount has grown to where I split it up into 2 different jars. And so, like I said, you know, the nearest dairy I have is about an hour away. So if I don't have the time to go out and get some raw milk, I'll just get some half and half from the grocery store. Make sure that it doesn't have any synthetic vitamins in it or anything else. And add the kefir grains and let them sit out, and they will eat up all the sugars, and they will add healthy probiotics. The kefir, as I understand, is the most abundant sources of probiotics, more than yogurt, more than any other fermented dairy products. So this, as I understand it, nobody knows how these grains got started. I believe they were like cultivated like hundreds of years ago, if not over that, you know. They tracked it back to some mountain community in Germany, I think. But anyway, people have just been continuing to pass these grains from, you know, person to person. And like, I've looked up, like, how do you make your own kefir grains? Does anyone know? Because I don't think really you could duplicate that. I mean, I'm sure these have other strains, like depending on who you get them from. It's basically a yeast, but to me it looks more like a kind of like a yogurty, cottage cheesy substance. And so I guess, you know, they have other kinds where I'm going to try some of this with the coconut water. That's what I got in the refrigerator as well, and see how that comes out. But so far I've had a lot of luck with the half and half, and it seems to just love it. And I love it as well. So anyway, God bless everyone, and keep seeking truth.